usually say something witty before I say what's up interwebs, so I was waiting for that.
Well, who talks first? You talk first, I talk first.
I talk first. What is up, interwebs? Big Lou here coming at you with Matt the Cutman, as always. The other day, you and I had the distinct pleasure, some pleasure for some, not so much for others, to go see War of Planet... I do that from time to time. War for Planet of the Apes, the latest in the Planet of the Apes trilogy from Matt Reeves and
crew.
Andy Serkis is the gentleman's name that I was trying to think of. Matthew, I know that you were not looking forward to this movie. Did Matt Reeves and crew live up to your expectations?
Okay, so I didn't like it. But I didn't like it for different reasons for what I thought I didn't like it. Why?
I'm going to need to write that down. Could you elaborate, please, sir?
Okay, so I thought it was just going to be another war movie with apes in place of humans.
Yes.
It wasn't that at all.
At all. No. Spoilers, in case you haven't seen it. We're going to try to avoid them, but
yeah,
it definitely was not what I was expecting either.
It wasn't that, but I didn't... It depressed me.
Oh, yeah.
It depressed me because, and this is, overall, I'm non-spoiler here, it showed the worst of how humanity could be with the humans.
Yes.
And about halfway through it, I'm sitting in the theater and my soul was just being torn out of my body.
This was not a pleasant movie as far as the...
I needed a Xanax.
Yeah. It was definitely not a happy movie. I mean, there were definitely some funny elements. One of the characters had a couple of levity that he added, but that wasn't until 2/3 into the movie that we meet that character.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the movie as a cinematic experience. I thought that the movie itself was done very well, and Andy Serkis is an amazing actor. His performance as Caesar, I think, is one of his best. But yeah, this movie was not a fun movie to watch. It was definitely not what I was expecting going into it. So yeah, I mean, was there anything about it that you did like?
I agree. I thought Caesar was Andy Serkis' Caesar was amazing. He never disappoints.
Yeah,
and the motion capture, it was spot on.
Where they found those apes and taught them to ride horses, I still want to know. Because
thanks, Groucho. Yeah. So the performances were great, and I thought Woody's performance was
love Woody. I think he needs to be more villainous in other things. He's a great villain.
He is a heartless bastard.
Yeah, but I also liked how they kind of explained why he got to where he was.
Oh, he had motivation.
Yeah,
he wasn't just a mindless killing machine.
Mustache twirling, I'll get you.
Sure,
freaking
again with the Groucho.
I was okay. Yeah.
I don't mind it. It's just 2 in a row.
Well, hey, sometimes you just gotta swing for the fences.
Sure. Yeah. So, other than it just being soul crushing, okay.
Yeah, it's not what you're looking for when you're going to the movies for a summer blockbuster. Some of the things that stood out to me that I did not like, and this is in the trailers, but I don't know what the carrying capacity is of a horse.
Yeah.
But
I don't think it's a great ape.
No. I don't think a horse could run at a full gallop with a full-grown silverback gorilla on his back. And it was... Every time that gorilla got on that horse, I was like, really? The horse didn't whinny, didn't wince, doesn't go, fuck this damn ape off my back.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure those things are like 800 pounds and the horse is not fucking carrying it.
Yeah, no, not so much. But every time I saw it, it really took me out. But other than that, I mean, like you said, other than it being just,
and I don't mean to be pedantic.
yeah, please, pedant away.
Okay, targeting lasers for assault rifles,
Yeah,
are
you can't see them.
You can't see them. It's not a disco. There's a reason that they don't show up.
Yeah.
Okay. When you, I happen to have a gun with a targeting laser. All you see when you point the thing is a little dot on whatever it is you're pointing it at.
Yes.
You don't see the whole beam like it's real genius.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be pointless.
The point of it to me was during that scene, and that sequence is in the trailer. You see them walking through the caves with the laser sights
It
on.
looked cool.
It definitely looked cool, but my argument to that is not necessarily that you wouldn't see the laser, is that these are elitely trained commandos. They would not have them on if they were trying to sneak up on a bunch of people. It just wouldn't happen.
Right.
They'd just be sneaking around. It's like, okay, I see you. I'm going to stab you in the dark.
Sure. Now, the only thing that I thought was maybe these super evolved apes could see that spectrum of light.
See, I went a little bit different of a rationale. Not necessarily that they could see that spectrum of light, but that they could, because of it was behind the waterfall and it was, a very damp cave. Maybe there's a lot of density in the air, a lot of moisture in the air. You could see it that way.
Okay,
that was another thing that
yeah.
I was like, okay, maybe that's how you could see it. So. But
you're bending reality, and it's certainly taking you out of the movie.
Talking apes, Matthew.
Look.
So, I think overall this was a very nice way to end the trilogy, and it definitely had a distinct end to the trilogy.
Can we get into spoiler territory?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and get into spoilers now. If you haven't seen it, if you're a fan of the first two and you want to see how Caesar's storyline concludes and what happens to him and his whole family, definitely go and check this movie out. But if you're just looking for a really fun time at the movies, go see Spider-Man again. So anyway, you've been warned. Spoiler territory. What are you spoiling?
Did you think at the end when the army pulls up and takes out the gate and the guys in white, do you think when they turned around, were you expecting to see an army of apes?
I was counting on it.
Why the fuck were there not an army of apes?
I was counting on that.
God damn it!
That would have been war for Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, I was really hoping that that's what was going to be the case. Because they did. They all turned around, and they all were fully masked with their snow balaclavas, or however you say it.
Yeah, I fully expected them to turn around and pull off the thing. God damn it, there goes the neighborhood.
Yeah. Thank you, Mel. Oh, shit. There goes the planet. No, my biggest complaint with how that ended was it was just really fucking convenient that all of humanity is now wiped out by a giant avalanche.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. It was very anticlimactic as far as how everything, the war, played out. So, I do, however, like a lot of all the Easter eggs that they had. I don't know how big a fan you are of the original Charlton Heston Planet of the Apes, but Caesar's son is named Cornelius.
Yeah,
Cornelius was one of the apes, and Charlton Heston's love interest in the originals, her name was Nova.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I did not.
Yeah, so the little girl in the movie is. She finds a nameplate from an old Chevy Nova, and they start calling her that.
Okay.
So, but yeah, no, the character in the original Charlton Heston was named Nova. So,
speaking of Charlton Heston, I know I pointed this out
yeah,
to you.
you did, and I didn't pick up on it, but
The ending of the movie where Caesar leads them to the promised land is the story of fucking Moses.
Yeah, thank you.
But he doesn't, he leads his people to the promised land, but he cannot enter the promised land, and he, dies beforehand.
Yeah.
If you read your book of Exodus.
Yeah. Hadn't read that one in a while. I'm waiting for the movie. So, anyway, that being all said, those are our thoughts on Matt Reeves' War for Planet of the Apes. It does give me very high hopes for the new Batman movie, though. Because Matt Reeves is doing the next Batman movie. So, we should watch his career with great interest. Those are our thoughts. If you like this video, leave us your thoughts down there in the comment section below. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Share this video amongst all your friends. And until next time, folks, we'll see you on the interwebs.